I'm David Beckmann from Bread for the World. We're a collective Christian voice for hungry people. We organize Christian people of all stripes across the country to speak up on issues that affect hungry and poor people in our country and around the world. The House today is likely to pass tax legislation that will continue current tax benefits for all Americans except poor people who are working, and some of their current tax benefits will be taken away. This just is wrong. It's just wrong. And it's particularly egregious that one of the provisions that the House will vote to rescind makes it so that if a couple's living together and they want to get married, there's not a tax penalty for getting married. And the House would not extend that tax benefit that encourages marriage among people who are poor and are working. So Bread for the World's been working with others to maintain a circle of protection around what we do to provide help and opportunity to poor people. Tax credits for the working poor are really important, especially because they encourage work. And this one provision also encourages people to get married. On the other end of the spectrum, the president is opposed to extending current tax benefits to the top 2% of income earners. And we've come to the conclusion that that's the correct position. There's nothing in the Bible about marginal tax rates, but if you would allow current benefits to lapse for the top 2%, it's a lot of money. It's $830 billion in additional government revenue over the next 10 years. That's equivalent to $1 million every day since Jesus was born. So as we do just the arithmetic, it looks to us like if you take away that $830 billion from our public revenue, it's almost inevitable that we will end up cutting programs and policies that provide help and opportunity to poor people. Finally, I want to say a couple things that the Bible does say about taxes and government. St. Paul in his letter to the Romans argued that government has a legitimacy. He was talking about the Roman Empire, which arguably has a lot less legitimacy than our democratically elected government. But he said that government authorities are ministers of God, and that it's our moral responsibility to pay our taxes. And then more generally, the Bible is really clear that one of the primary responsibilities of government is to protect people who are poor and vulnerable. The Hebrew scriptures are really clear about this. The prophets went to the kings, especially the kings, the government of the day, and said, protect widows, orphans, immigrants, people on the margins. I think those basic principles are also important as Congress and the President consider tax policy.